Versatile Mage. Chapter 20 Stardust Magic Tool. Yeah. Today is a very important day for Tianlan Magic High. It just so happens that Muningzhu started her summer break early from the Empire Institution. I discussed with the family head and invited her, the pride of Bo City, to come to Tianlan Magic High to give you all a lecture, observe the annual examinations this year, and evaluate the quality of the students, He said. Seeing Mu Bai brimming with excitement, He naturally knew what kind of thoughts were running through his mind. He chuckled and patted Mu Bai's shoulder. Don't worry, when it's your turn, I will have her watch together with the family head. When the family head sees how hard you've been working, he might even distribute more cultivation resources to your family. You know how few disciples our family has, and the outstanding ones are even rarer. If the family head notices you and you are given a Stardust magic tool for 2 or 3 months, you'll reap countless benefits. Stardust magic tool. Really, I have a chance to use a Stardust magic tool. Mu Bai's eyes lit up. Of course. Do you know why we are different from common magicians? Superior genes, family influence. No matter how good these are, they're nothing compared to a Stardust magic tool. If you can become a core disciple within the family, you'll have a chance to receive one. Your cultivation will definitely soar far beyond your peers in school. He explained. Uncle, I will definitely do my best to impress. Cultivation far ahead of his peers. Mu Bai's blood began to boil. No wonder the family disciples were so desperate to cultivate. It turned out it was for the Stardust magic tools. Every magician has a limited amount of time to cultivate. For students like them, 5 hours of meditation was the limit, with the remaining time used for studying theory and knowledge. The Stardust magic tool was the item every magic cultivator yearned for the most. Mu Bai didn't know the exact principles behind it, but he knew that the Stardust magic tool could help cultivators recover their energy more quickly and reduce fatigue. Normally, after spending 5 hours in meditation, they could only use the remaining 19 hours for other activities. The fatigue from meditation meant they couldn't resume immediately. They had to rest their minds through other tasks or sleep. For students striving to advance, that 19 hours of recovery was far too long, yet unavoidable. Continuous focus required an even longer period of rest, otherwise, the mind would collapse. The Stardust magic tool, however, was a divine cultivation device capable of drastically reducing this fatigue time. With less recovery time needed, the daily meditation time could be significantly increased. The difference might be small after only a day or two, but after a month or two, the gap between those with and without the tool would be very clear. After 2 or 3 months of use, they would be in a completely different league from their peers. Meditation efficiency varies from person to person. Some are faster, some slower. But even with slow progress, the Stardust magic tool could help one pull ahead. Those with talent and dedication could achieve twice the results with half the effort. Uncle, you mentioned the elite class students would have the opportunity to use the Stardust magic tool. Is this true? Mu Bai asked excitedly. That's right. Since this is a magic school, there are some cultivation resources available. But they are very limited. With so many students, it's impossible to give everyone a chance to use them. That's why we have the annual examination and the elite class. Students in the elite class will have the opportunity to use the Stardust magic tool. For a period of time. It won't be a problem for you to enter the elite class with your grades. When the time comes, I'll pull some strings behind the scenes to let you use the school's Stardust magic tool a bit longer. For you, this will be quite beneficial. But remember, the school is an equal place. I can't do too much here. What will truly let you soar to the skies is the Mu family's own Stardust magic tool. That is something a common magician could never hope to obtain in their lifetime. You must treasure this opportunity, He said sincerely. Don't worry, Uncle, I won't disappoint you. Saying that to me is useless. You need to prove yourself in front of Muningzhu and the family head. He patted his shoulder. Mu Bai nodded seriously, But inside, he sneered coldly. Zhu shouting, so what if your cultivation is on par with mine? So what if you have the lightning element? Behind me is the enormous Mu family. You will never be able to contend against me. Oh right, how's the situation with that kid Mo Fan? Mu, he asked casually, as if remembering a beggar he didn't want to give money to. He's trash. He will definitely be expelled from the school, Mu Bai replied without hiding his disdain. Mu Bai truly loathed Mo Fan. When they were young, they had grown up in the same area. Yet, Mo Fan always had a group of followers like some kind of monkey king. What Mu Bai couldn't understand was why the revered and matchless Mu Ningzu had once mingled with them and shared such a close relationship with him. What was he worth? He was like a wild monkey, running around the streets and mountains every day with an arrogant attitude, yet his poverty was plain for all to see. Did he understand what true power was? What family status meant? Did he realize how laughably poor he was, to the point where people would always look down on him? The son of a servant was simply low-born. Without seeing the world, he didn't know what vision was, or what ambition meant. He just lived in his slum house on that foul-smelling street and took pride in working hard. Humph, I'll sign him off. I'll have an explanation ready for Mo Jiaxing as well. It's not that I didn't help. It's just that his idiot son couldn't become a mage even when we gave him a chance to awaken. Sigh. Some people just aren't tactful. They insist on spending huge sums of money just to try. But a loser will never produce anything but another loser. Being poor and useless is something passed down through generations, Mu, he said slowly, taking a drag from his cigarette. At that moment, Muhi's eyes were half closed. He looked like a grand and cunning old fox, his face full of disdain and ridicule for the poor. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.